Traders from around the world. It's Jeremy Alexander Newsom and
hey, I used to do so many videos in my BMW. I was like, it's bringing me back to bringing back memories.
Don't tell people I'm in a BMW.
Okay, well, you're not. This is like a Hyundai, isn't it?
Super nice Hyundai.
It is.
Anyway, hope you enjoy your Wednesday real life stock review. Me and this guy are sore from head to toe.
Head to toe.
He's in Nashville for about another 24 hours, but he's been here for about, what, 4 or 5 days now?
I've been here for 5 days, yeah.
It's an incredible time, wonderful opportunity. I hope everyone comes down for the trading retreat in September. And between now and then, keep trading amazingly. You guys rock.
See ya, Hyundai.
Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Jeremy Alexander Newsom on your Wednesday real life stock review. We got ourselves the SPY, and these lines you see in front of you are Mr. Squiggles. This is what I drew back on Monday, Merchant Monday in the afternoon swing trading room. More or less just said, hey, trend is bullish. Buy the dip. Matter of time before we go higher. And that is indeed what occurred. Gorgeous trend. This is a retest gap. We do have 2 days left, obviously, for the market open this week. So we can get a little bit of a dip into here and then a bounce. Again, just a little bit of a curve. But here's the hourly chart. Swing trades look good. Trend looks good. Market is bullish. Had some choppiness today, but overall, the trend just looks like it's going to continue more or less as far as where I'm sitting from my side of the table. Here's the Qs, and the Qs also gorgeous gap. Again, you already had the retest. So this was a gap and go. All right, we trade up, we trade it down, and then here's the S-curve. So this is a continuation of the trend that we are in right now on the Qs. So trend is looking toasty. Nice stuff there. Tesla, fantastic gap today. So perfect in every way possible. Just gorgeous. You had the candle gapped up, fill the gap. High wave candle and it gapped up today. This was a retest gap. So depending on how you played it, on Tesla, you could have made some money early in the morning on the run up. It traded up, it rotated down, trapped everybody who was too overzealous with their stop movement, and then she just took off for the rest of the day. Tesla, fantastic move. You all know apparently I'm the Tesla bull out there in the market. I thought other people were bullish on Tesla, but good trend, gorgeous gap. Expect some higher moves to happen from here. And this setup that you see right here in front of you, the 232.67, that's the one that I had set up this morning that just did not fill by a few pennies. I based that off of really this candle. So the high of this candle, the low of this big giant bullish candle and the pre-market, and really all we did is just kind of retest S-curve from that candle pre-market. That's really what caused a great pullback opportunity. Again, just a nice bull move, bull run on Tesla. Did have a few stocks that were requested today, so let's dive into some of those really quick. AMAT was requested, AMAT, and AMAT, aka Applied Materials, nice little gap up today. So my analysis was yesterday afternoon in the Tech Giant Tuesday swing trading room, if we gap up, maybe a fade, maybe. So here's the 3-minute chart, and within the first 3 minutes, you got the answer. Probably not going to fade. Nice high wave candle, upper shadow, lower shadow, entry there, stop there. Nice run on AMAT for anyone who played that. In fact, a lot of traders out there in the real life trading universe making money on Micron today. We made money both ways, up and down. Check out this 3-minute high wave candle to start the day on Micron. Unbelievable. Entry there, stop there. So congratulations, Miss Jones. She played that one for a good little win. And then we shorted it later in the day for a very small win. $192 I think I made on Micron. Incredibly small. Entry here. Was that the entry? Sorry, let me look at a 5-minute chart. No. Entry was 82. So once this candle broke down, shorted here with a stop. That's right. Stop was 43.08. So stop was up there. Entry was right there. We broke lower. So this is the breakdown of support right here. Broke below support. We retested, rolled over. I held through all of this. And then when we started coming back into profit, I got out over here again, for a very, very small gain on Micron to the short side. Just nothing faded today. The market just too strong. So anyway, that's Micron. Here's the daily chart, looking to see if we can get a pullback at some point for some options on MU. Really gorgeous trend. I know my buddy Brad Runge's in Micron nicely, and he's having a good time with this one. Good stuff. Buy low, sell high. Micron making some money moves. Next on the list is Beyond Meat and then Square. So Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND. Here's the daily chart and a nice little trend. Very good gap this morning. This is one that I also looked at yesterday afternoon during Check Giant Tuesday. And I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, if it gapped up, look to play it long. You got a beautiful double bottom right here. Gorgeous move, perfect neckline, sensational retest. Beyond Meat is otherworldly right now for the bulls. Expect this trend to continue. And again, even if you just have 10 or 20 shares on this one, that is, I think, enough to be in. Let Beyond Meat slowly and eventually creep higher. At some point, obviously, going to have a little bit more of a pullback, but right now the trend on Beyond Meat is bullish. Square, doing some nice little moves today. So at ticker symbol SQ, super tiny candle, good volume, and this is the swing trade that we're most likely going to set up today. At some point, just looking to buy a dip on Square based on the hourly chart. Hourly chart looks good. You do have a retest gap on the hourly. There's market close. Super strong trend. Looks cute. Looks pretty. Good volume. Here's the weekly time frame, and the weekly time frame is good. One of the reasons I want to talk about Square, I had a lot of requests yesterday when I talked about Square and how perfect and bullish this gap was. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go through what was so fantastic about this gap yesterday on Square, and I will write it down in little bullet point fashions. So number one on Square, so number one, the previous day, so we're going to talk about this day, July 8th. July 8th had a lower low and lower high. That means people were shorting it, right? People were shorting it, people were getting in bearish, people were expecting it to go down. Number two, gap up above the high of the prior day. Prior day, just barely. This is one of my favorite types of gaps because that gives everyone who's in short perfect opportunity to just simply flip their position. Instead of being short, they now buy to cover and they just run higher. A lot of demand comes in, fantastic gap, barely above that move, really, really pretty. Number three, volume increased from the prior candles, So it might be a little bit hard to see right now, but what I'll do is I'll go back in time and we'll look at just this candle because it's a little bit more apparent when it's there. So look at the candle and look at the volume. So you'll notice this bearish volume increased from the last 2 days. That is an increase in volume showing that bears expect it to potentially roll over. And in fact, keeping with that same exact pattern, number four, it gapped out of an S curve. Number four, gapping out of the bull S curve. The trend already bullish. Trend is already bullish on all time frames. You can't argue with me on that one, folks. I'm sorry. Trend is already bullish. So the fact that the trend just continuing is another gorgeous benefit to be in this trade bullish, right? Gorgeous gap, open right above that high, boom. So congratulations, Robin, for making some serious R's on Square yesterday. Just good stuff. And yeah, keep your eyes on this one to continue. My target on Square is 100. I've talked about Square numerous times. And in fact, when I was in Montreal, this was one of the stocks that I gave a stock pick for all the traders there as one of the stocks I was most bullish on. And that was this day right here. So since that day, we're already up almost 10%. Not bad. So ticker symbol SQ, trend looks good, volume looks good, buy the dip. Yes, we have a little bit of resistance right here, and yes, we're going to have to contend with that in time, but overall, pretty bullish on it, excited about it, interested to see what happens from here. Folks from around the world, thanks so much for tuning in to your review. Let's do one more, and then I'll send you on your way. Ticker symbol XON. And what's interesting on XON, Exterion Corporation, is the 200 simple acted as a very nice resistance once before, and it could do it again. You've already had a massive move, 100% growth in the last 2 months. So you have to let this calm down, let it rest, let it pop above the 200, retest the 200. Definitely keep your eyes on this one, right? Because the daily chart is bullish and the weekly chart, you're getting some compression. This is a buy low, sell high type of play. All the moving averages are going to be going against you at this particular moment. All the trends are going to go against you, but feel free to watch it because I do agree that there is some pressure building. In fact, look at this exceptionally tiny candle on a weekly chart thus far. Sorry, not a weekly chart, monthly chart. That means all the days of the month of July that have already passed, that's all that's happened on XON. So yeah, keep your eyes on this one down here. I have zero position in it, but we will just watch to see if we can start breaking out, pulling back a little bit, maybe into 678, 680, and then get a long-term buy low, sell high location. Folks from around the world, thanks so much for watching the intro with my boy David and myself. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be back on Friday for a trade review, and I probably will review one of David's trades that he places tomorrow. I'll give you guys the 411 because he's going to win tomorrow. Because he's a winner. Folks from around the world, you rock. I'll see you on Friday. And until then, love life, and trade it. Bye.